Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in the air, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in the air, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back when we done.
10,000 hands in the air, have you ever seen? Work 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, do you ever dream? They in the red, but my stalk is green. Crowd like I reached the clouds, all off a beam. Dreams on lucid, films on Lucas. Sound on surround, in the crowd on stupid. Who that chick Dion? That's Dion on Clueless. You circling around the money, sitting in a Cuban car. Feel the dreams, they said I'm too corny. Funny, I got their ears all on me. Fears all gone and my peers all wrong. So keep your 2 cents in every phrase y'all coining. That's just common sense, all the hating, I honored it. I don't leave, I quantum it. I don't answer, I problem it. I just drop shit while they asking what a colonic is. Biggie, you know what I'm pondering?
Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in the air, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in the air, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back when we done.
What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans, stand up, and it's game day. It's game day, and I see y'all. We see y'all loud and clear. We have some Panthers fans in the building. I would like to say welcome, right? We welcome all fans across the NFL on this channel. Now, let me kind of give you a heads up because my shooters stay on go. You're more than welcome to stay. We're going to talk ball. I'm also going to turn on the phone lines. You guys can call in as well. But if y'all get out of line, my shooters will snipe. But salute to all the Panthers fans. Salute to the Cowboys fans. Also, salute to all the Panthers content creators out there. Panther Nation, all sorts of stuff, man. You got some incredible content creators out there for the Panthers. But it's game day, and we smoking on that Panthers pack today. We about to smoke on some Panthers pack, and we're going to talk about the game, man. Salute to everybody out there. My dog Juan's in the building, man. He's a member. Y'all see that dot? Y'all see that dot by his name? Juan Cooper's official, born in North Carolina, but bleed Cowboys blue. There's going to be a lot of Cowboys fans out there at the game. I think my dog Mike Tag is going to be out there. I know my sis Nydia, Doug is out there. I also think Rome is headed to the game. I talked to Rome this morning, but he might be headed out to the game out there in Carolina. So Cowboys fans are definitely going to show up out there in Carolina. We're going to talk about a few things. Like I said, we're going to turn on the phone lines. But first, salute to our sponsors in Sleeper. You know, Sleeper has a new promo. All you have to do is just download the app. They're going to give you a free $20 to play. Right, so if you haven't downloaded Sleeper, definitely download Sleeper because we've been getting to the money on Sleeper. Good morning today. Feeling good. I got the throwback. TO on. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll say this jersey, it looks like a nightgown on me because this was a jersey I had when I was back 300-pound Tuck. This was 300-pound Tuck's jersey, so this shit's a double XL. It's like a damn nightgown. But when I'm sitting at home, I just want to be comfortable. I don't like to wear the stitch joints because you're sitting in a chair all day. So I put on the throwback TO. You know what I'm saying? I put on the throwback TO, but we got some things to talk about. Now, when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, you know, I personally, y'all, I don't want to use the word trap game. There's nothing to be trapped about. There's nothing to be trapped about for the Dallas Cowboys. It isn't like we've been steamrolling through the league and we can take our foot off the gas. This isn't like we came off some big marquee game last week. Or we have, I guess it's the Commanders, but, you know, it's not like we have this big marquee game. There should be no use or no thought process of the word trap game. We ain't did enough to be trapped. Let's just keep it a buck. We have not done enough to be having some trap games, right? But this is a game, Cowboys Nation, where it's going to be once again important, just like it was last week, to simply go out there and handle business versus an opponent, sorry Panthers fans, that we are better than. Clearly, right? This is another game where we should go out there, show and prove, and handle business versus a team that we are better than. Now, I will say the Panthers are better than the Jets. You have Rico Suave hit 200 yards rushing last week, and he went in a post game telling the Cowboys to buckle up. Now, Rico Dowdle has been in the Cowboys organization for many, many, many years. I don't think I ever heard that dude speak before. I don't think I never even heard Rico talk before, but Rico's talking about button up. All right, cool, Rico. I get it. Coming off 200 yards rushing, I would be feeling myself a little bit too. Also, the Panthers Nation, Panthers fans, even though I love Tyler Booker, can't wait to get him back, this game is personal to me. This game is personal to me, and y'all know what y'all did. The Panthers fans, don't put a blind eye to it now. Y'all know what y'all did to me out there in April. I was out there in Green Bay doing tons of draft content. If you love NFL draft content, well, welcome. You're in the right spot. But I was out there, and we were having conversations about the possibility of CeeDee Lamb and Ted McMillan. And y'all sniped him from me. Y'all took Ted from me. So this is personal today with y'all. Y'all sniped Ted from me. So I got to get you back, right? So Dak Prescott, go out there, handle business, and let's just blow them out the water because of that foolery they pulled back in April. Now, I will say this. We got Tyler Booker, and we also got George Pickens, who's playing phenomenal with his little salsa dance. You know what I'm saying? Right? George Pickens is playing phenomenal. But Panthers fans, I'm not letting this one slide. But when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys defensively, offense will be okay. I'm not really worried about the offense as long as Dak Prescott is out there. I think we're going to be good. They're going to be good. Good morning, Cowboys Nation. But defense, I need to see a continual upward trend. All right? Now, we do have some injuries. There's reports that Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland were possibly going to be limited today. They are going to give it a go. I don't know what's going on, why both of them keep getting hurt, bro, but it's like we have to have at least one or the other. Having the Dallas Cowboys secondary already as bad as it is without Trayvon Diggs or out Deron Bland, it's just a recipe for disaster. They need to get healthy, right? But you're going to have Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland give it a go. It looks like Cowboys Nation, fish, got your wish. We finally are going to get what a lot of us have been asking for. And that is more youth on the defensive side of the ball. Wanye Thomas will be starting again. All right. Wanye is going to be starting again. I think you're going to have Marquise Bell in absence of Donovan Wilson. You're going to have Shamar James and Maris Leofau out there. Right. So it should bring some excitement for Cowboys fans. It should bring some excitement for Cowboys fans because you are going to have a guy out there that can play with a high motor when it comes to Maris Leofau. Now, Maris Leofau is a guy, y'all. Like I said, I personally was not understanding why he wasn't getting much opportunity to start the season. They were saying there was some consistency issues or whatever that might be. But Maris Leofau is a guy that can be extremely disruptive, and we already saw the dividends pay off last week with the Hawaiian punch. Right? So we saw that happen with Maris Leofau. Getting Maris Leofau out on the field alongside Shamar James, I think that Kenneth Murray is going to be your green dot guy. But now you have the opportunity to have some havoc when it comes to our defense. And like I said, I don't want to say the Panthers are a bad team because they're not, right? I feel like I like Bryce Young, right? I wasn't one of those people who hated Bryce Young coming in the draft. I think he has a lot of upside potential. He's just playing for the Panthers, right? So he's sneaky. But I will say this, from a defensive standpoint, this is what I will call the past 2 weeks. Fellas, you'll understand this term. You know what I'm saying? I'm married now, happily married. Slump busters. Slump busters. All right? I ain't got to dive too deep into what that term means, but fellas, you all know what a slump buster is, right? I feel like defensively, the Jets and the Panthers should be slump buster games for our defense. All right? They really do. This should be a game, once again, let's allow our defensive front, our edges specifically, to go out there and get more pressure, right? That's James Houston. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to put it in the chat. Hold on. I'm going to put this in the chat. Hold on. We might. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put this in the chat. We're going to put this in the chat because I need to see some more of this today. I need to see some more of this today. I need to see. That's James Houston. This should be a game where James Houston's reps should increase. We should see it. This should be a game where James Houston's reps should be increased. All right? This should also be a game. I did the emoji version, but go ahead, Kelvin. You know what I'm saying? It's game day. Let it rip. You know what I'm saying? Let it rip. James Houston. We need to see more James Houston today. Dante Fowler, I need to see you continue to get that trend. See what I'm saying? Even Sam Williams, Donovan Ezekuraku, right? This is games where you can get momentum to build a foundation to continue to carry you into games moving forward. You need those games. You need those games. When I was playing basketball in high school, I was going through a stretch. I could not hit a jump shot to save my life. I don't know what the hell was happening. I was just cold for like 3 games. And then we played a team, South High. So it's all my South High people watching, right? South High was horrible. South High was horrible. And I used that game to get my jump shot back. I was just pulling up from deep for the hell of it just because I know they ain't. You know what I'm saying? And then once I got that first deep 3 to fall, it was like, all right, there it is. There it is. There's that follow through, Tuck. There it is. There's that rotation. I got to see the ball go in from deep. It's the same thing when it comes to our defensive front and also our edges. This needs to be a game. Oh, now I know how to get pressure, dog. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the pass rush move I was needing. You know what I'm saying? That was the pass rush move that I've been missing all along. You see what I'm saying? That's what we need to get back to. This is what this game needs to get to. All right, I remember how to get pressure. I remember now. It's all coming back to me now. Use this game as an opportunity to build a foundation for our defensive front, right? So I know Rico said, buckle up. Defensive front, I want to see you cause havoc this game. I want to see you cause havoc. Linebackers, I want to see you play with your hair on fire. Cornerbacks, I want to see you be able to cover this game. Because here's what I'm saying, Cowboys Nation. We do not want to make the critical mistake that our division rivals are making. When I was trying to warn them on the NFC East Roundtable show every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Central. Sometimes, even in wins, you can still see faults, but people will turn a blind eye to them. All right? We still know the Jets game was cool. Our defense played better, but there's still some things defensively that needs a lot of work, right? So don't be like, oh, okay, everything's fixed. Matt Eberflus is good. No. That was just one game. We want to see continuous trends of pressure, being able to tackle, stop the run, and coverage as well. And today's an opportunity to build that foundation. But if you go out there, y'all, and you let Bryce Young be comfortable in the pocket, not get any pressure, and we play these shallow zones, giving 8 yards of cushion, he's not no idiot. He can definitely make things happen with his arm, and especially with the wide receiver core and Ted McMillan that he has out there as well. So go out there, stay aggressive, and go out there and get the job done. Now, offensively, yeah, mixing up stunts, blitzes, zone, and man. Exactly, Juan. And Eberflus did that versus the Jets. You saw more stunts. You saw more man. You saw more zones. Like, you saw more differences in coverages on the back end. You saw different ways to create pressure. Now, I don't know why it took him that long to click that button, but I'm glad he did. Because I was saying this in a video I did the other day. Where Matt Eberflus, we'll have to keep an eye on it. But I'm not seeing a lot of defensive guys really rally behind him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing a lot of defensive guys really saying, oh, man, I love playing for Matt. Like, oh, man, Matt is my guy, man. I love playing for Matt. I mean, he just motivates me. I mean, Matt Eberflus, I mean, that's my dog. I mean, I know we had Dan Quinn. I know we had Mike Zimmer, but, man, Matt's push. I'm not hearing a lot of that, right? So, Matt Eberflus, you cannot make this critical mistake of feeling like I'm the defensive coordinator and what I say goes. No, you better listen, right? Now, you don't have to fully bend the knee, right, and say, okay, we're going to play 1,000% man. But if your team is saying, hey, bro, I play man a little bit better and kind of helps me get in my mode and I'm a little bit more comfortable, then keep that in your back of mind. Don't say, nope, we're playing zone, all right? If your defense doesn't like to do what's called like a soft mush rush, meaning you're kind of rushing, but you're still peeking and spying, and your defensive ends like to play with their hair on fire, sometimes you got to go out there and say, okay, go out there and make it happen. You don't want a lot of thinking, right? That is the one thing Dan Quinn did going from Mike Nolan. He took all the thinking away. Now, granted, he had Mike Barth, but he took all the thinking out of the picture. Hey, y'all go out there, peel your ears, get after the quarterback. That is what we do. We go after the quarterback. That's number one thing. We're going after the quarterback. On the back end, secondary, we play to take the ball away. So keep your eyes peeking, play in phase and out of phase, right? But we are going to make plays. That's all I want you guys to do. Now, the run defense and all that extra stuff, that was kind of extra, right? But build an identity, right? I think that's what's going to be important for Matt Eberflus this year, and if he's going to be the defensive coordinator moving forward. What is the identity, the DNA you really want this Dallas Cowboys defense to be? And then tell those guys to go out there and make it happen. But you also have to mold it around by what you currently have in-house. Now, offensive side of the ball, offensive line still has some injuries. But I will say this. That young offensive line played well. Now, it's not as great as everyone makes it seem. Like, oh, we don't need to have Cooper Beebe back or Tyler. No. Let's get them back and Tyler Smith back as soon as effing possible. You know what I'm saying? But you have to give credit where credit is due. Brock Hoffman, round of applause. TJ Bass, round of applause. Nate Thomas, got to talk about you. But round of applause because he played his ass off, right? And even Johnny played well last game. Keep that up, right? Keep it up. And Terrence Steele playing well. I am not one of those people that are going to lie to y'all and pretend Terrence Steele is playing horrible. I went back when I was in Chicago the past week. I watched all of Terrence Steele's his snaps. He's not playing bad at all. He's really not. But he got the mark of the beast, right? And sometimes when fan bases just don't like a player, they'll just kind of say, oh, he's a problem. He's a problem. Terrence Steele, I will say that now, he is not the problem. He's really not the problem. He's playing good, right? Playing decent, right? Not playing all pro, but he ain't playing trash or replaceable, all right? And I'll say the same thing with even Tyler Guyton. The thing when it comes to Tyler Guyton is about getting healthy, right? Now, outside of the offensive line, Dak Prescott is doing a phenomenal job. But today, I want it to be a PTO day for Dak. What do I mean by that? And, damn it, I just talked to him. Chase Daniels, right? From Missouri. Right? I'm a KU guy. My Jayhawks and my nose both got their ass beat yesterday. So college football is pretty much donezo, right? But he broke down, some of the things that Dak was doing versus the Jets. This is why I try to explain to a lot of goofies, but they really don't understand it. Actually, let me see if I could pull this up for y'all, because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to really see this and understand what Dak Prescott does for the Dallas Cowboys. Let me see here. Let me do it. I'm about to do something real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I know I have it on my Twitter account. Let me see. And boom. Because people really don't understand it, right? And I think if you don't hear it, maybe, I don't know. I mean, granted, some people just don't. They don't want to give Dak his credit and his just due of what he actually does on a day-to-day basis. But I want my community, right? I owe you guys that, because we ain't no dummies over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no dummies over here. So let me see. Pull up my Twitter. Let me see here. Let me make sure this audio is good. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So let me find it. Where's that tweet? I kind of went as a trending topic on Twitter. Didn't mean to, but so I didn't mean to. All right. So let's look at this. All right. So to Chase Daniels, go follow his YouTube channel, even though he's a Mizzou guy. All right. So this is him explaining what Dak really does on game day. So
this is exactly why Dak Prescott is playing like an NFL quarterback that is a top 2 or 3 pick.
Can you guys hear that? We good? Can y'all hear it? I think we good. All right.
Dak here. He's going up to the line of scrimmage. He's checking. Oh, hold on.
Right? So he's checking. Dak is checking. And this is what I've always been telling you guys. Just sit back and watch football. If you're watching the Broncos game right now, see how active Bo Nix is before pre-snap. He's not as active as Dak, right? So Dak is coming to the line of scrimmage.
Not so fast. Let's go back up there. Let's check again. Mind you, this is 3rd and...
Okay, so you guys can't hear the audio. All right, you guys can't hear the audio. All right, so let me explain what he's talking about. I'll just do it my damn self, all right? So what he's saying is, it's 3rd and 8. Dak is coming to the line of scrimmage. He's seeing that everybody is pressed up. He's seeing everybody's pressed up. Let me see. Here, let me do this. I don't want to mess up my audio, though. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to try this. Hopefully I don't blow the speakers.
Let's go back up there. Let's check again.
Can you guys hear that? Still no audio? All right. If not, I don't want to, because I'm going to turn the phone lines on. And y'all know when I turn the phone lines on, the audio gets crazy. So I don't want to mess up the audio for that. But I'll explain it my damn self. All right. So Dak is coming to the line of scrimmage. All right. You see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everyone's coming. So you see they're coming, right? So what Dak is seeing is that, okay, they're coming. I need to change the play. Check out of this because I need to get into a man beater route, right? I need to get into a man beating route because blitzing. You're not going to blitz heavily with this zone, right? So Dak comes to the line of scrimmage. He's checking. All right, boom. Then also what he's doing, he's setting the side protects, telling the offensive line of where to go. All right. Then what Dak notices as well is that, okay, they also switch to a zone concept. So now I have to once again check again and change it to a zone concept because they switch from blitz and they drop late with zone. All right. Because you'll see, right, these linebackers are showing that they're coming and see he drops, right? You see this guy right here? Right here. He shows and then he drops, right? So then Dak sees him dropping. Now I got to get into my zone shit, right? I got to get into my zone shit because, all right, it's not man. It's not man. So turn that man concept off, right? Turn that protection off. They're not in man. They're now in zone. George Pickens, zone concept, easy money, boom, right? So those are some of the things that people don't understand what Dak Prescott does constantly on a game-to-game basis. Those little details, unless you're really watching the game in depth, you don't understand that, right? So when people say, oh, Dak ain't this, or Dak is mid, or Dak is this, or, some people say, not to knock anything, but it's just like, you're not going to understand that aspect when you're drunk at Buffalo Wild Wings just watching the game. You're not seeing all that. But Dak is a conductor of this offense. This is why I've been trying to tell you guys, it doesn't matter if it's Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy, or Brian Schottenheimer. This is Dak Prescott's offense because he can go out there and do those types of things and fully conduct and keep things under control. Now, once again, today needs to be a PTO day. Today needs to be a PTO day. Dak shouldn't have to throw 45 times for 400 yards, 500. It shouldn't be one of those games. This should be a game where we can win this game on the ground, simple throws, nothing too crazy, right? Javonte Williams playing phenomenal. Great find. What's up, Drill? What's going on with you, dog? Great find of Javonte Williams. But today is the day, Cowboys Nation. Today is the day. Miles Sanders is officially out for the season, supposedly, right? Is it going to be Jaden Blue or not? You know what I'm saying? So it's a Ty Dollar sign. Is it Jaden Blue or not? Is it Hunter Luepke or not? Or nah, or nah? You have to tell us who is our RB2 or nah. If not, then we need to go get somebody. If Jaden Blue isn't getting at least 10 touches today, that's a problem. That is a serious problem if Jaden Blue is not touching the ball at least 8 to 10 times. Not just carries, right? Screen passes, something. It has to change today. If not, we are going to have a very strong conversation about going to get somebody because that's not going to cut it. Last week, all right, I get it, but there were certain plays where it should have been Jaden Blue, and it wasn't. It was still Javonte Williams. Do not run Javonte Williams into the ground early this year. Freight Trains, what's up, fam? Tailgating in Charlotte. All right, y'all outside, man. I see everybody outside on Twitter. Represent, man. We'll hear y'all to the TV. We're here, y'all, to the TV. Go out there and represent. Go out there and represent. Go out there and represent. Yeah, we'll definitely hear that, all right? So this should be a ground game, and we should see what our RB room really is. Now, to my dog DMV, he was saying this on Twitter. We might be in a situation where maybe the Cam Scatterbo thing could help Hunter Luepke. Right? Because I've been saying we have our own Cam Scatterbo at home. We just aren't using him properly. Right? So maybe we can see who's our true RB2. But if we don't have a clear-cut RB2 after today, y'all, the conversations are really going to ramp up about who that should really be, or should we go make some options? So just another report. John Machota, Mozzie Smith is inactive today versus the Panthers. So Mozzie was on, then he off, then he on, then he off, then he off, then he on, then he off, then he on. Here's what I'm saying. Rip the Band-Aid off, bro. Just rip the Band-Aid off and let Mozzie go. Let him go. Dak in Carolina, QB1, you know what I'm saying? But let's let him go. Why you keep yo-yoing this kid? It's not going to work in Dallas. Move on. All right? So, Mozzie is inactive. I'm trying to see if there's any other inactives to go. But, honestly, y'all, is Tyler Smith back today? Let me see. Let me go see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, so, sorry, inactive list. Lord have mercy. Y'all probably wouldn't mind. I know how y'all get down. So Cowboys inactive list: CeeDee Lamb ankle, Kevontae Turpin ankle, Tyler Booker is out, Sanborn is out, Johnny is out, so that must mean Tyler Smith is active, and Mozzie Smith is inactive, man. Mozzie's active. You know what I'm saying? Here's why Twitter is weird, bro. Because like I come to Twitter for my Cowboy stuff, but just one scroll, you know what I'm saying? Like just one scroll, you just getting the, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, what are we doing? I can't even, like when I'm in the press box, I'm trying to be on Twitter and get my news and update y'all what's going on, bro. I cannot scroll my damn timeline because it's just always something popping up along my Cowboys news. Like, god damn, some of y'all need to go to church right now. I'm saying it's 11:30 a.m. on a Sunday. And y'all out there posting cheeks on the timeline. Just relax, all right? So Tyler Smith coming back is a great boost, all right, for offense. I think we should possibly have Cooper Beebe back next week, so that can help things out. So we're getting healthy. That is another key. The Cowboys must stay healthy. Passing game, George Pickens continue to emerge. Ryan Flo continue to emerge. Jake Ferguson, even though he's not looking and feeling like the Ferg of the past, he's still showing some progression, right? So Jake Ferguson starting to play with some confidence. Passing game should be okay. But offensively, I'm expecting this team to not go out there, slow starts, right? Play a balanced game. But Dak Prescott should be able to take a PTO game and relax, man. So I'm about to turn on the phone lines. Cowboys should win this game. It shouldn't be too many issues. But before we turn on the phone lines, here's a quick ad read from our sponsors in Sleeper. This video is brought to you by Sleeper, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. And right now, Sleeper is doing something crazy, unimaginable. Yes, Sleeper right now is giving you a free $20. Yep, free. All you have to do is be a new subscriber and download Sleeper, and Sleeper will give you $20 in your account to play your daily fantasy pick. So if you want to pick Dak Prescott to go over his passing yards because he's playing at an MVP level, just use Sleeper. And also, if you want to make a deposit, use the code CFO. Sleeper will match 100% up to $100. So download Sleeper, get your free $20 to play daily fantasy sports, and also use the code CFO to get 100% up to $100 on your match. And let's go get this money, gang. All right, so that's Sleeper. Like I said, download Sleeper to give you a free $20. Phone lines are on 530-399-4100, access code 506-9493, and hit pound Cowboys Nation. Go ahead and give me a quick call. We're not going to talk all day, you know what I'm saying? So come in quick. We're probably going to put a little timer on y'all because we got a game to get ready for, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, I don't live stream during games, you know what I'm saying? I don't live stream during games. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and get it in. So give me a call if you want to chime in. Tell me, how do y'all feel about the game? I know a lot of people are out there, like I said, represent. But once again, Cowboys Nation, this is a game the Dallas Cowboys should go out there and just handle business and just be the better team. Just be the better team and not play with your food. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there and play with your food. handle business. So 530-399-4100, 506-9493, and smash pound. But getting back to the offensive side of the ball, right? There are some things offensively that I do like, right? I feel like Clayton Adams. Here's something funny, right? Brian Schottenheimer, Clayton Adams, deservingly so, are getting all the credit, right? But yo, Ken Dorsey, our passing game coordinator, the same guy that helped lead Cam Newton to an MVP caliber season, has helped propel Josh Allen a little bit till things got a little quirky. He ain't getting no credit. Now, as a Florida State fan, I love the fact. All right, yo, caller, what's going on? State your name, bro.
All participants are on hold. All participants are on hold.
All right, there we go. There we go. Hey, caller, state your name. Where are you from?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hey, what's good, sir?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, sir? Nah, not much, man. It's D-Shift, bro.
Oh, what's going on with you, dog?
Nah, man, just saw you had the phone lines open, so I just took the opportunity, bro, to just give you a holler, bro. And I agree with you, man. It's wholeheartedly a winnable game. Should be a game that you win if you have any type of goals this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Cowboys have put themselves in position to be able to say that they can beat a team like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Getting a little murky there with the defense and collectively offensively is the biggest reason you can puff your chest out right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think defensively, there's something going on. Like, you don't have a guy like Dante Fowler who gets double-digit sacks and struggled as much as he did the first 4 games or whatnot.
Right.
So I don't think you just have that drop-off just because guys are not playing well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think you can apply that logic all the way across the defense. So schematically, through the system, if they can pick those things up, man, I think defensively you should be able to put something together. But to pinpoint what that is, you know better than I do. But I think what you have right now and going against this team, I think it's enough. Just had that kind of same approach, take the ball out of Dak's hand and let the running back do his thing, and then just let Dak, pick the team apart.
Yeah.
And then put some pressure on this Carolina offense to make them make mistakes in the second half, and just do what you did, against the Jets. And I think you can take care of this game. But if you play with this team and let them run the ball against you and give them possessions to pick apart your defense, then I think that's where things could go wrong.
Yeah.
So hoping that won't happen, bro, and I'll just sit back and listen, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Thank you for calling in. Yeah, I 1,000% agree with you, bro. It's just one of those games where, hey, we are the better team. Even with the injuries, just go out there, handle business, and build some foundation that we can actually move up on moving forward, right? So I saw Justin kind of mention this, you know what I'm saying? Use today to set up the game next week. Show some things you want them to spend time worrying about. Exactly, right? Now, of course, you can't just go out there and fully experiment today. You still got to go out there and handle business. But for me, I really want today's game to be a confidence builder for some of our younger guys, right? The Maris Leofals, the Shamar James, even the Reddy Stewarts, the James Houstons, some of those guys. So I think with Mozzie out, that's probably going to mean Jay Toye is going to probably get the nod at defensive tackle. So some of those guys, I want to see confidence builders. And on the offensive side of the ball, I really want to use this game as a confidence builder for whoever our RB2 is. So if you, Schottenheimer, or Dallas Cowboys organization, is feeling like Jaden Blue is going to be the guy moving forward, then you need to use this game to get his confidence up. Because giving him 2 or 3 carries, 4, right, it should really be ramped up for Jaden Blue, and I think the Cowboys need to go out there and handle business. Actually, let me go on Sleeper real quick. Let me go on Sleeper and let's see what Jaden Blue's carries currently is right now on Sleeper. Let's see if we got an opportunity. They ain't even got him on. Let's see. All right. He has over 16 rushing yards for Jaden Blue. Let's take that. All right. Let's take that. Let's take that. Over 16. Let's do Aubrey. We're going to do Brandon Aubrey. Over 8.5 kicking points. We'll do Javonte Williams. Oh, they blocked his anytime touchdown. What a B. What? Okay. Let's see here. What do they got for Bryce Young? We're going to build a sleeper pick right now. I'm actually wide on you. Bryce Young. Let's get his passing attempts up to 32.5. George Pickens, touchdown. Hold up. We're going to cook one up. We're going to cook one up here for you. Why they block George Pickens touchdowns? What's going on, sleeper? Hold on. Yeah. All right. 4.5 receptions. Dak Prescott. Let's see. Dak Prescott. Why they got everything blocked? Probably need to update the app. We're going to do that here. All right. Got a caller.
Come on.
Yo, caller. State your name. Where you from?
Yo, Tuck, it's Kel. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on with you, bro?
Same old. Hey, game day. You know we already ready for the dub.
Right.
The only thing I want to say is, as I'm trying to push this dog into the bathroom so we can get a bath going.
Yeah.
Well, our running back situation, I don't care what anyone says. You can go get another back and still run with Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to run Williams to the ground. The way power running works, it puts a lot of pressure on a power back.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to tote a lot to get that run game what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at how many runs per game Javonte Williams really gets,
mm-hmm.
they really are toning it down just so that they don't kill his legs.
Mm-hmm.
So we do need another running back.
Right.
I say go get Jerome Ford from Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland has a surplus of running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Jerome Ford can easily run in between tackles. He has great vision, and he has already been proven to work in high and extreme conditions and pass pro because you already know he was having a guard pro for Joe Flacco and everything. So he already has a full understanding of the game. He's quite cheap. I don't know why we wouldn't do something like that instead of saying, oh, let's just see how Blue does. And Mafia will come back in another week or two, and you sound like you're doing a lot of hoping and wishing, and I'm trying to win right now.
Right.
So,
right.
Anything else other than you telling me how we're going to win right now, I'm really not in the mood of hearing anymore.
Right.
Waiting to see how rookies are going to do is not coping out well for the Cowboys. And the more you keep on pushing that narrative, the more we're going to keep on failing.
Right.
And I think the nation has gotten to a state of complacency.
Mm-hmm.
I've got real complacent with being real contenders, but, we just always need that one piece. Or, man, Jerry just does something crazy. That darn Jerry. And next thing you know, now we're missing two pieces.
Right.
So let's stop playing around here and stop letting these Joe Schmoes get off the hook for the same stuff they've been running for 30 years. This is why my dad hasn't bought any merchandise since 95. My dad hasn't bought a stitch of merchandise. He still has the same Dallas Cowboys championship hats and same Dallas Cowboys leather jackets and everything else that was bought back in 95, 96. He hasn't bought a stitch left.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, man, because it's hard, right? Because we've been having this conversation. I know it's a tug of war online, right? But it's just like we're in win now mode. You know, and here's the thing, right? Because I understand both sides of it, but I feel like the Dallas Cowboys have trained this fan base to always be focused on the future, right? And not the present, and not even just a football aspect, just a life aspect. You got to focus on today, you know? So a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you know, Tuck, we're going to have 2 first-round picks the upcoming. That doesn't help us today. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with you, but the hard part, here's where I would push back, and I hate to say this, Cowboys fans, it's just that this organization, they're focused on the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the bad part. Like, I want to win today. I know you want to win today. Everybody watching this show right now wants to win today, but it's just like for them, it's just, you know, it's just, I don't know. But I 1,000% agree. You know, they're saying in the chat, go get Tony Pollard. I would love to go get Tony Pollard. You know, I feel like that would be a perfect match, but will the Cowboys do it? Probably not. Probably not.
I wouldn't even look at Tony Pollard, really. Yes, he may still have his legs, but I'm not always in for bringing back back players.
The old.
We let them go for a reason. Let them go.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So
Right, put the person back on the merry-go-round.
Yeah, exactly, bro, exactly. But they need to go get it figured out, and today is a day we should really have an answer. If Jaden Blue is our running back too, okay, cool. If it's Hunter Lukey, or do we need to go get a guy? Like, we should, that's going to be the conversation for me personally after that. Because if I look up and Javonte Williams has 25 carries and say Blue gets 3, that lets me know that you do not trust this kid, which is okay. Go get somebody else and wait for him to develop. You know.
Exactly. I'm not going to bang on the door like bang on it like give Blue his touches, get Blue his no.
Right.
Do what we need to do to win the game.
Right, to win the game.
I'm not going to bang on the door, but if you show me that he gets less than 10 touches, all right.
Right.
We need to move on. Well, not saying move on, but we need to find a solution.
Right.
Not let's just stick here and keep mellowing on, and we're going to keep on putting them into the game. This is not. This is counterproductive.
Facts. Because the season is moving on. All this hoping and wishing, and that one day, hey, we ain't got time for that, right? We about to get to the thick of things. We have to find out who is going to be ready when we go to have to play Philly and Kansas City and Detroit and the Vikings and those types of teams. We got to figure that out now. So I'm with you, dog. But yo, bro, appreciate you for calling in. Appreciate all the support. Go Cowboys. What's your prediction for the game?
Appreciate you as always. My prediction, I'm thinking around 28-17 Cowboys. I'm gonna give the Carolina some props, man. They got a decent interior when it comes down to their defense, so they might do a little bit.
Yep, facts. All right, bro. We appreciate you as always, man. Let's go get this win.
Salute.
All right. All right, y'all. We're going to turn the phone lines off.
Goodbye.
And get ready for the game. I just locked in my sleeper pick. Y'all can trail it if y'all want to. What did I do? Let me see. What did I do? Sleeper pick, sleeper play. I got a few, but we'll do this one. I got Ted McMillan. Focus. I got Ted McMillan over 4 receptions. Rico Dowdle over 50 yards rushing. Javonte Williams, anytime touchdown. Dak Prescott over 22 completions. Brandon Aubrey over 8.5 total points scored. And Jaden Blue to get over 16 rushing yards. So that's my sleeper play right there. Feel free to copy that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, download Sleeper right now, and they'll give you a free $20 if you want to trail that play. It pays out $76 if you want to do the full thing. It paid out like $190. So salute to Sleeper, but salute to y'all for all your support, man. So it's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. I'll probably do a post-game video, probably not a live show, but want to chime in with you guys. Hear the heart, be the nation. We're going to do a lot more live shows moving forward. Also call-in shows. I got some more guests lined up this week and upcoming weeks. So we're going to get back to having fun, doing what we do best, Cowboys Nation, which is cover our team and root for our team and cheer for our team, man. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and let's go get this win, Cowboys.